रोको मत जाने दो. रोको मत जाने दो. If you understand Hindi, you would be able to understand that how the meaning of the sentence changes completely when I take a pause at a different place. Hey there, I am Nancy Shah. I am a trainer, public speaker, anchor, voiceover artist and founder of Speaker Circle. We started this initiative to help people improve their public speaking skills. We conduct our interventions online and you can also be part of it. All you need to do is fill up a Google form. You'll find the link in the description. Well, in today's video, I'm going to talk about a very important aspect of voice modulation, and that is pauses. So let's get started. Whenever we write something, we use punctuations like comma, full point, dash, hyphen and other punctuations. What is the purpose of putting punctuation? It's very simple. It makes the sentence more meaningful and conveys the exact meaning. And when you start speaking, those punctuation becomes the reference for taking pauses. So how you speak a sentence depends on how it is punctuated. The next question you might have is, why do we need pauses? Well, I'm going to give you 6 reasons for it. First one, it gives time to your audience to digest what you just said. When we speak, we are speaking in our own flow, but we need to give time to our audience to capture, process and understand that information. The second reason, it gives your audience time to respond. For example, when you are talking, let's say you asked a question. Your audience needs time to think and respond to it. Third reason, to create an impact. Let's say for example, while you're talking, you just cracked a hilarious joke. What if you don't give time to your audience to understand and laugh at it? You'll kill your joke on your own. You need to take a pause to make them laugh. Fourth, take a breath. We cannot speak constantly. We need to take a pause to take a breath so that we can frame the next sentence in an appropriate manner. Time to think. You also as a speaker need a time to think like what you're going to speak next or frame a next sentence, and that's why you should take a pause. And the sixth and the last one is to grab attention. You can't expect your audience to pay attention all the time when you're talking. It is but natural that they'll get distracted. But then if you want to grab their attention back, pauses can help. Take a pause before you say something important. Take a pause after you have said something important. Now let me tell you what are the things that you need to keep in mind while taking pauses. A lot of people know that they need to take a pause, but the biggest problem they have is they find themselves using so many filler words. Let me give you an example. I am Nancy Shah and I have done my education, that is MBA. I am basically from Bhavnagar, but now I live here in Ahmedabad and currently I work as a freelancer. I am a trainer, public speaker, anchor and also a voiceover artist. Did you observe? I have taken pauses, but what I had in between was the filler words. Of course, the most common filler word is Why does that happen? You're just making one mistake here. Let me give you a master tip to avoid filler words. When you take a pause, you need to lock your lips. We do not get that sound when our mouth is closed. We get it only when we take a pause and our mouth is open. For example, I am Nancy Shah. I am from Bhavnagar. Now I live here in Ahmedabad. I work as a trainer, public speaker, anchor, voiceover artist, and I am a founder of Speaker Circle. Add full point. Whenever you're taking a pause, lock your lips. Secondly, do not use many conjunctions. In the earlier example, that was just one sentence connected with if, but, not, yet, and, so. It's okay if you want to convey some specific message, you can use conjunctions, but if you keep using conjunctions, you'll not have a full point. And if you won't have a full point, you'll not have a space to take a pause. So use the minimal conjunctions required and put a full point and take a pause. If you want to work upon your pauses, I want to suggest few activities that you can do. The first one, read out loud. Before you read something, you can highlight the punctuation marks and the places that you need to take pauses at. You can select any paragraph from any book, magazine, newspaper or periodical. It can be anything that seems interesting to you. Read the paragraph first and note down the punctuation mark and then take a pause at that place when you are speaking. This reading practice will surely help you. The second activity that I want to suggest you is to listen and observe. Listen to any podcasts, narratives, documentaries, movies or even YouTube videos and observe how the speaker is taking a pause. You can note down the transcript, you'll easily get that, and you can try mimicking the same thing in your own way. Take a pause as the speaker is taking, and this way you would be able to improvise. And the third thing that I want to suggest you to understand pauses in a better manner is to take up one sentence and change the place of the pause and observe how the meaning changes. This way you will never make mistake in taking pauses. And the last but not the least, the tip that I want to give you is use silence. Silence is golden. When you want to convey a really important message, an emotional message or something that is really sincere and serious, at that time you can just use your silence. Without saying a single word, you can still convey a lot many things. So use your silence. So that's it for this video. We tried explaining you pauses, how to take pause and why do we need it. I hope this has been helpful to you. You can check out other videos that we have created regarding voice modulation and public speaking tips. They are there on our YouTube channel and we are open for suggestions and feedback. Do share your thoughts in the comment box. Why don't you subscribe our channel to get more updates from Speaker Circle. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.